Thanks. Good evening, Conroe High School students, family, and friends. I'm Roy, your host for tonight.
And I'm Nix, your co-host. Thank you so much for joining us here today for Prom Live 2022.
We'll be live right here from Lone Star Convention Center until Prom King and Queen are announced. Make sure to stay tuned to see all the great princesses in Texas, and don't miss your loved ones coming by.
Throughout our time with you, we will have a pre-prom panel. We will be bringing you footage of our arrivals, some interviews with our VIP guests, and even a post-show panel towards the end of the night.
So make sure to stay tuned for Prom Live 2022, presented by KTIG. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. We are eagerly awaiting the arrival of all of our VIP guests to here at Prom 2022.
While we wait, we're going to start with the pre-show panel. Here with us we have some of our Stu co-ops.
Alright, well, how do you guys feel about finally graduating?
I'm excited yet sad. I feel like I've made a lot of connections here at Conroe High, and I'm going to miss those connections when I leave. But I'm very excited for a new change in my life.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm very excited to just leave and just start that new chapter that I know Conroe High really just set me up for. So I'm ready to just go out there and just let's see how it goes.
I'll be missing some friends too. Made a lot of senior friends this year. Saying goodbye.
Okay, well moving on to a less sad topic. Any secret insider tips or life hacks for underclassmen?
Stay upbeat, stay personal, be yourself. Don't let others tell you what you can and cannot do. Just
just be so outgoing like you have been throughout this year. We've seen you grow your freshman year, and there's still a lot more growth to happen throughout these years at Conroe High. Just stay true to yourself. That's really the big life lesson there.
Exactly. Honestly, though, just stay yourself. Honestly, that's all I have to say. Like, honestly, if you have to change for someone, you're not doing high school right. Then make sure you keep that, like, keep the school spirit high, because we need that more. And the more you are with that, it just shows so much energy to the school. It's great.
And if you guys can go back in time and tell your freshman year self one thing, what would it be?
Stay true to yourself. Like, honestly, stop listening to all those people who's telling you you can't do much. Cause like, look where I'm at. I think I'm doing pretty good. So I need to stop listening to those haters out there and just start listening to myself more.
You really covered that one, Elaine. That's really icing on the cake, cherry on top of the sundae. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let others sway you. Is what I would tell myself. I've been through a lot of changes throughout my high school career here at Conroe High, and I feel like if I had taken more time to believe in myself instead of what others wanted me to believe in, then I would have grown a lot more.
Oh yeah.
But we both have grown.
We did it.
We both matured, changed for the better. You know what I'm saying?
I hope.
Either one way or another.
Well, now that we've talked about your future selves, now we've talked about your past selves. What are your future selves looking like? What are y'all doing in the future?
Stay within the range of a leadership position. I can still grow as a leader, just as I have grown as a leader throughout these years.
Oh yeah.
Stick with the same groups that I have been sticking with, because I feel like those are my people. And you know what? Just go out with a bang. If I want that degree, I want that degree.
Exactly. Honestly, the same thing here, except, I'm going a different pathway than she is a little bit. Hoping to get, like, little masters in engineering or something, some say. We'll see.
All right. And why did you come to prom today? Like, what were you thinking when you were dressing up and you were like, I'm coming to prom?
Honestly, I just wanted to see my friends one last time. I wanted to go with a good bang. I want to say that I can get dressed up. I know I've been, all baggy clothes the whole year, but I can get dressed up when I want to. I'm going to show y'all out real quick.
those formals in 8th grade, the little tiny dances back in 6th and all the intermediate.
Yeah.
And how much I've changed, and now I get to dress up all pretty. And it's our last dance. That's so sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Well, y'all both look fabulous, by the way.
Yes, you two look absolutely stunning.
So, what are y'all most excited for after graduating?
I'm more focused on getting a job. Getting that car, you know what I'm saying?
Making bank.
Yeah, making that bank. I am really excited to start college. I know I'm starting at Lone Star and then hopefully moving up to Baylor A&M.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
really excited for the future in that. But as of right now, I'm more focused on what I need in order to gain those goals, achieve those goals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I don't know yet, but you know what? I know it's gonna be a lot of stuff great happening after graduating, so we'll just see. We'll take it by year, But I'm pretty sure it'll be great things.
Well, we're excited. We're excited to see where both of you go. But speaking of graduation, here are a few graduation facts. Seniors will receive 4 reserved seats per grad, but as many as you want can sit on the lawn. Graduation will be streamed, so if a family member cannot attend in person, they can watch the stream live still.
And with graduation coming up soon, we wanted to make sure you know exactly what is happening and when it is happening. Here's what to expect in the coming weeks with graduation.
Y'all are set.
Thank you.
On Thursday, May 19, 2022, in the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion, all seniors from Conroe High School will be graduating that night at around 7:30 p.m. 4 tickets will be given on May 18th by the Moorhead Stadium for pickup at around 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Here are a few reminders about graduation for all seniors and parents of seniors about our upcoming graduation. Here are a few other graduation reminders. You must wear the unaltered, authorized cap, gown, and tassel. Also, a colored dress, shirt, tie, dark slacks, and dress shoes are required for men, and a proper dress code length dress and dress shoes are required for ladies. Your clothes must comply with all school dress code rules. You should be a proud Conroe Tiger Class of 2022 graduate. Also, you should not have any cell phones or electronic devices on you during the ceremony. Family members are reminded that making loud noises and the use of tablets for taking pictures is restricted out of respect for the other guests. Graduation is such an exciting time, and we can't wait for the experience with all of our fellow classmates and our families. See you on May 19th.
Welcome back. Now we want to shift gears a little and talk about what KTIG is. Please welcome our guests, Mr. Landry and Ian McGinnis.
So can you guys introduce yourselves and tell us what you do on KTIG Crew?
Yeah, so my name is Brett Landry. I am the audio video production teacher at Conroe High and the executive producer of KTIG News.
I'm Ian McGinnis. I'm the senior producer for KTIG, or I guess I was the senior producer for KTIG News now. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, guys, I need you to tell me, what's your favorite memory from working at KTIG this year?
Oh my gosh, the behind the scenes of shows is 100% because some goofy stuff would happen sometimes, like especially in cooking with culinary episodes, where sometimes we trip breakers and everything would go out and we'd have to restart. Yeah, it was always like bad in the moment, but really funny afterwards. It's got to be some of my favorite moments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ian. I think those blooper moments are always fun. We don't always show those moments on the show, but I think they're great. I think my favorite moment is when we're in studio and we're filming, and I get to see students who love to run camera be on camera, and to get to see students who love to be anchors anchor, and see them realize their potential, and I love to see the joy and how much you guys enjoy making shows.
So sweet.
Sorry to talk over you, Roy. So what's your favorite project that you've worked on?
Oh, my favorite project? Alright, that's hard. Like, you mean like a short film, or just what we've done in the classroom, like as a show, or?
A project generally. So what's your favorite film that you've done?
I think my favorite film might have been the first film we ever did in KTIG, when shot on the iPhone and had to make an iMovie. I just remember that being so much fun because it was the first one, and it was just a lot of fun to do that.
You know, we do a lot of projects. It's hard to pick one. I think I think everyone really enjoys the janitor project, right? And so it's every student's favorite project we do, and I think it's because you guys get to just cut loose and make a film. You don't have to worry about writing it; the pressure's not there about writing it and really coming up with an idea, right? And so it's crazy, but every year in AV1, everyone loves that janitor project, and so it's one of the projects that I made my own version of, and so it's really fun, and I know everyone really enjoys that one.
All right. And how's being in KTIG impacted your high school experience overall?
I think being in KTIG impacted my high school experience by kind of teaching me structure and organization, because I need to be organized in that class a lot to get things done. And I think it's going to help me going forward into college, being like on schedule and on task with stuff too. And it really helped me in high school get my stuff done, like because I remember how to be organized, and so the organization went with me in my other classes.
So the KTIG organization kind of spilled over into other aspects. Yeah.
So speaking of like you applying stuff from here in the future, how do you plan on applying the skills you've learned in this class in the future?
Well, I hope to go to college to study this stuff in film, and so if I go to college and like do film and stuff, I hope to apply that in film in the real world.
Okay. And what is the most valuable thing that you guys have learned at KTIG?
I think the most valuable thing that I've learned running KTIG is to be flexible, right? It's so hard, but like tonight, for instance, we were supposed to start these interviews at 7, right? But we didn't get to start till later, right? And so my type A brain is like, oh my goodness, we have to get going. But sometimes you just have to be flexible, right? And go with the flow, especially with live TV, right? What about you?
I guess bouncing off what Landry said, I guess flexibility and improvising. Like for example with the war, when some of the cards got mixed up, we had to improvise that. So I think flexibility and improvisation are two of the most important things.
I may have a little something to do with that one. Just a little behind the scenes story.
You had everything to do with it.
Okay, not everything.
It's okay.
It's okay, Roy.
Thank you.
So, did you have a good senior year in KTIG?
I had a great year at KTIG. It was a good year. I hope to see what happens with KTIG next if I can ever come back to visit.
Hope you do.
Police visit. And what's your advice, your guys' advice on people planning to take audio-visual next year?
My advice is you gotta have an idea of what you want to do. You have to do the work. You have to put in the work. But I would definitely say go for it. It's such an enjoyable time to be in that class. I definitely say go for it and try it out.
Absolutely.
You know, I think it's a fun class. I love teaching it. I absolutely love teaching it. But it is a lot of work, right? And you guys would agree. We stay busy all the time. And so I would just say if you're interested in taking the class, do it. But just know that there's a lot of work involved, right? Video production is a huge industry. There's so many great jobs in the industry, but it's a lot of hard work. And so if you're, I guess I'd say if you're a slacker, it's not for you, right?
Alright. So, well, that was a great chat. Now we can take a look at this quick video about KTIG. Hi guys. What is KTIG, you ask? Well, let's show you. KTIG is our school's news channel. We are on YouTube and you can find our channel at ktignews.com. We produce a daily show that is shown to every student on campus during their 5th period class. Our shows are around 15 minutes long and we have a variety of different types of shows. Total Recap is a lifestyle news show that includes special segments, 2 news stories, a weather report, and even updates from our counselors. Real Talk is our talk show. We have special guests from inside and outside of school to talk about different topics. Cooking with Culinary is a special show where we collaborate with our culinary class on campus to bring to life some great recipes. And our most watched show is our Game Time show. In that show, we have a variety of games where 2 teams compete head-to-head where the loser must face the dreaded punishment. We have so much fun each and every day making these shows. In the KTIG studio, we strive for excellence. We want to make great content and work as a team. We are building the film and broadcast leaders of tomorrow, today. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media at KTIG News. That way you will always be up to date with what's going on here at Conroe High School. We hope you enjoyed our pre-show panel. We will now go to the carpet live, presenting the class of 2022.
I'm so tense.
I know, all of my back is like...
Okay, now we have 20 minutes to do what we want, so let's go. I'm gonna go get another slice of pizza.
I'm getting
so
a
hungry.
Oh my god, you just read my mind. student that we pulled from the ballroom. Okay. So tell me, what's your name?
My name is Jeffrey Chapman.
Okay. And what are your plans after high school?
After high school, I plan on going to college, actually.
Oh, okay. So what college do you plan on going to?
I've been accepted to Texas State University, so that's where I plan on going.
Very nice. Okay. And what are you going to major in?
I'm majoring in electrical engineering with an emphasis in microelectronics.
Oh, okay. I don't know half of those words. My goodness.
It's all good.
And why do you see yourself at that school?
Say again?
Why do you see yourself at that school?
Well, it's really from a multitude of reasons, but if I were to name like 3%, I'd say first off, it's a great change of scenery. I've always loved the hill country, and that's right in the middle of it. Second off, I have lots of dreams to become big in electronics, and honestly, with the microelectronics program like Texas State, I think that can get me pretty far. And honestly, the last one is I know people around there.
Oh, you do?
So that way I'm not going in completely blind.
So, little side question here, but what did it take for you to get accepted into the college? What's the process
accepted
like?
to Texas State, just apply the summer before your senior year. I got accepted before August.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
And what is the one thing that you want to get out of your college experience?
Well, really the main thing I want to get out of my college experience is really just more a specialized knowledge of the field I'm going into.
Okay. And any plans after college? After
college, I haven't thought that far ahead. I'll probably go find myself a nice paying job, settle down, maybe start a family.
All right. Well, those are all the questions we have for you today. Now we're gonna toss back over to the live carpet to see more people in dresses and tuxes.
enjoying the red carpet, and welcome back. We have 2 more students to interview, so we'll get right into it. So, what are your names and what are your plans after high school?
I am Nathan Morse, and after high school, I plan on joining the Army as a public affairs broadcast specialist. So basically, what I do in KTIG, but like already in the Army.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And what about you?
So my name is McCain Lee. I plan on joining the Marines after high school. I plan on going to a computer tax system administrator. So I just basically work with computers all day.
That's cool. So since you're both going to the military, how does one get involved in joining the military?
You just have to talk to your recruiter, and then they'll set you up with stuff. It's different for each branch. So like the Army, you can pick your own job, but in a branch like, say, the Air Force, a lot of times they'll pick it for you. So it varies for each branch on like what kind of thing you'll do once you're in the service.
Anything to add to that, or he say all of it?
Sometimes the recruiter will actually call you instead and like evaluate you to make sure that you're actually eligible. If the recruiter aren't in high school and they're outside of high school, they'll call you up, ask some basic questions, see if you can come down and answer some questions, and then see if you want to join or not.
Yeah. You also have to take a ASVAB, which is kind of a test to see how smart you are, basically. Yes, and you have to go to MEPS, and then that's like Military Entrance Processing Station, and then that's where they evaluate you medically, and then that's where you swear in. Yep.
Well, y'all both seem really knowledgeable on this subject. Why is the military important to y'all? McCain, if you want to answer first.
I would say it is my first step into becoming someone I want to be in the future, because my plan after high school was to just go to college normally and live out a basic life. But after talking with my Marine recruiter, I decided that I want to do something different in my life. I want to deviate, and I want to be something more.
That's really admirable.
Yeah, I like that what he said. Like it's not like about like just living normal high school life, college, and then you die. You know, it's about.
That's really sudden. I think it's a little bit
college and then you die. No. So yeah, but that's the main reason why I joined, was so that I could like kind of contribute to something that's like bigger than myself. That's help like serve the country. And I think that's a very admirable thing to do, and that's probably why I joined.
That's great.
Doing good.
So, did y'all draw inspiration from any family in the military? Do y'all have any family in the military?
Yes, my dad is in the Air Force. He served for 21 years, and he is a Master Sergeant.
Wow, you must be proud.
Yeah.
What about you?
I do not have a family that willingly joined the military. My grandfather was drafted for the Vietnam War, and he fought for America's side. Then he tried doing a bunch of different branches, but it didn't work out. He hasn't really told us much stories about his time in the military, just saying that it was hard. I just wanted to go down there, and I think he's proud of me right now.
That's really cool. And you must be proud of him also.
Yes, very much so.
So, since you both seem, pretty focused on this, how has it affected your school life?
It gives you incentive to graduate, because if you don't, you can't ship. So you really got to make sure you get all your stuff done.
This definitely changed my school life because as a high school student, I was very non-social. I was more in my own cloud. I wasn't really that approachable. But after I joined the Marine Corps, I looked around and I saw a bunch of peers. I met some new friends there too.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I know a lot of students in our school are looking to go to the military in some branch.
It also adds like a sense of comfort, because a lot of kids have absolutely no idea what they're going to do after they graduate. And so if you already know that you have this planned ahead of you, it takes a huge load off your mind now, knowing that like your next 5 years is planned out, which can be like kind of stressful knowing that next 5 years is planned out, but it's also kind of comforting in a way.
It brings structure.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you so much for both of your time. I really enjoyed talking to y'all, but we are going to take you back to the red carpet now to see some more students.
Hello, and we're back with another interview. Okay, so tell me what's your name?
Daniel Jordan.
Okay, and what are your plans for after high school?
After bouncing around a few ideas, decided to go to college and pursue further education.
Okay, and what college do you plan on attending?
Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana.
Yep. Okay, and tell me, what did it take for you to get into that college?
Well, it was a balance of a lot of different things. Definitely studying hard and keeping up with my coursework, obviously, and then also keeping up with extracurriculars and service hours and just other various things to kind of build my resume, make me look good, and just get up there.
Okay, well that sounds like a lot of hard work. What kept you motivated throughout that?
Man, a lot of different things. My family and friends definitely contributed a lot to that. And I appreciate them for that because they helped me get through, and really just my mentors along the way, and all of it, and hobbies too, like playing music and sports. That's a good way to exert energy and stress. So.
Yeah, definitely understand. So, what are you going to major in once you get into the college?
Aerospace engineering. So I'll start as a first-year engineer, kind of exploring different routes for engineering, but I do plan on focusing in mechanical and aerospace engineering.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a lot of complicated stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. And why do you see yourself at that school and not any other school?
Well, I toured a couple different colleges, and it really did not feel like home. But when I visited Purdue, it felt like home. The student life there is very present, and there was a couple schools that I visited that really didn't have that activity. And I really do enjoy like the football games and the student life, and I just felt like I really fit in well there, and it felt like home.
Okay, so you felt a personal connection to the school?
I did, and like as silly as that sounds, I didn't believe that happens, but after visiting it, it felt good. And then I visited a school. I visited Notre Dame, and it did not feel good, and it was very clear. And I was like, okay, Purdue's it.
Okay, all right. And what is one thing that you want to get out of your college experience?
Well, obviously, I would like to further my education and get more experience in engineering, but also just kind of learn more about myself as an adult and an independent person. So it'll definitely be a learning experience as a person, as well as growing academically.
All right. Well, those are all of the questions that we have today. We're going to toss it over back into the carpet, and yeah, see you later.
What's your name and what are your plans after high school?
My name is Paige Bench Pruitt, and my plans after high school are to go to Lone Star for my associate's degree, and then to go to HCC for a culinary course, and then after that, to become a personal home chef for the elderly and disabled.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's cool that you're gonna have all that planned out. Just curious, because I'm not into culinary soup a lot. What does HCC stand for?
The Houston Community College.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do they have a good culinary program?
So I've heard, yeah.
That's super cool. What led you to make that decision?
Growing up, my granddad, he did a lot of cooking, and I was raised around it. And my nana too, so that's where I get a lot of my love of cooking.
That's really cool. So it's like a family thing?
Yeah.
That's super, that's awesome. I cook a lot with my dad, so I feel that.
Yeah.
So since you're like looking to go to college in fall, what are you hoping to get out of that college experience?
I don't know. I guess just I'm not really sure. Just have fun, get done with the school so I can pursue my dreams.
You know what? We're on the same boat there, bestie. Okay, so how has wanting to go into culinary affected your school life? Because I know you're part of the culinary program
Yes.
here at Conner High.
One way it's affected my school life is throughout my high school life, I've been in culinary, like intro to culinary, all the way up to the Practiman culinary course. And it's been a lot of fun. We've done foods from all around the world. We've done things from like kitchen safety to like learning about the food, just so many different things.
Wow.
Yeah.
So since y'all done so much, what has been your favorite part of culinary?
I don't know. I guess the food. Of course,
What was
the
your
food.
favorite to make?
My favorite thing that we made gyros. It's like a Greek food. It's super
yeah,
good.
it's like lamb meat, right?
Yeah. That was my favorite thing that we made. Yeah.
Okay. I had a question. I totally blanked. Well, I appreciate you being here. Anything you want to share about the culinary program that people at home may not know?
The culinary program that I'm in is led by Chef Adam Laux. He teaches the seniors, and then Miss Natalie Langley, she teaches the underclassmen, and they're both really awesome. And if you're thinking about going to culinary, you should totally sign up to go to the culinary classes.
Well, that.
Yeah.
I almost did culinary, but I didn't. I did AV. Okay, well, I appreciate you like taking the time out to talk to me and stuff like that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your prom. We're gonna take you back to the red carpet for a few more minutes before our next interview.
Cool.
Okay, thank you so much. Can I hug you? Because I think you're
Of course.
heading out. Then I'll help you get the mic off.
Thanks so much for college.
little flashback back to talent show night, right? What was the best part of that night?
Definitely meeting, like, seeing everybody backstage and getting to interact with everybody. It was really fun, honestly.
I was gonna say that too, because everyone is so nice and pretty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, everyone is so pretty. I feel that. Okay, so what was going through your minds when y'all were performing? Because that's like a really hard thing for a lot of people to do. Sarah, if you want to start us off.
Anxious. I was micro shaking the entire time. I'm glad nobody catched it. Yes. Shake. It means like I'm shaking, but people can barely see it. Like you don't see it, but I am vibrating.
Just overall jitters.
Yes, I was very scared, and I still am.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Honestly, it was kind of exhilarating. Like I love being on the stage. It's really amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It's great. Oh yeah, because you've been performing for a really long time, right?
We have a little bit of polar opposites on this table. we have one end where it's like jittery anxious, and we have the other end, I love it. I think it's just just comfortability, right?
Yeah.
You're comfortable with it. Yeah.
Once you do it for such a long time, you're just comfortable with it.
Oh, not me.
And yeah. So if given the opportunity, would you guys do this again?
It was fun.
Y'all are both returning to talent show, right?
Yes.
Oh. Did it last year and this year, right?
Yes.
Y'all both did pretty well both years,
Yeah,
right?
I love both of your performances.
Thank you.
All of your performances were so good. My goodness, that's why you guys should not miss the talent show next year. Oh my God.
Don't.
So, what would y'all say to anyone thinking about joining the talent show next year? Like, go for it.
Just do it. Yeah, just do it.
That was very
Don't think. Just do it. Just do it.
Honestly, if the thought even crosses your mind, just do it. It's worth it.
Well, those are all the questions that we have for today. We're going to toss it over to a bit of a talent show recap.
Then you conjure up a fiction to get the pretty girls to listen. This is the sin that I will confess to release myself from consequence. So please don't leave me. You're all I need. I'll be so lonesome if you're not around, 'cause you're everything to me. You're like a dream to me. Just know I love you in every kind of way. Hand me your Stella and fly. By the time I'm out the door, you tear a man down like Roger Moore. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery.
Good job. Up. Good job. Good job. You know what, B? We're going to bring your daughter out here, Angel. You know she's really bad.
While we wait for Prom King and Queen announcements, we have some of the Roar contestants. Ava McKenzie is back. And we have our new guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Bryce Vize, and I was a contestant on The Roar.
Okay, so between the both of you, y'all both got to different stages. So what was the best part of competing in The Roar?
The best part for me personally was being able to just go into a recording studio and just be able to sing and do what I want to do, and it was really awesome.
Definitely just like being able to hear everybody else and like see like what hidden talents were at the school, because normally you don't get to hear that kind of stuff unless you're like really involved. So it was really cool getting to see all the different like acts that people got to do.
For sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen people there that I thought I would never see, like singing like that or performing like that. That was just wonderful. Like, coaching them out of their shells. Yeah. And what did you guys do to get ready for your performances?
Mainly what I would do is look at live performances of what the artists did for their songs. I would look at meanings and definitions of each of the words, what they meant to the songwriter and what the author did, and basically I'd put my own interpretation into the music, and then I would just be able to just go and sing it. It was really cool.
So basically the same. I did the same thing. Like I would look into what the music meant to the artist, like figure out how I wanted to interpret my own like personality into it. So, I know Ava, you already had a chance to answer this, but given the opportunity, would you compete in a similar competition again?
I would definitely compete in a similar competition. It's just a good practice for me to get over nerves and be able to perform in front of others, and it's a really good opportunity for me to show my talents, honestly.
Anything to add, Ava, or you already answered it last time?
Basically, just do it. Just compete, guys. Oh, okay. So, and what would you say to anybody considering going into the role?
Just give it your all. Just no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how bad it goes or how good it goes, just do what you do and just let it be.
Be proud of yourself for putting yourself out there.
For sure.
Most people don't have the guts to do that, so just be proud that you were able to get there. Oh, for sure. It takes a lot to get on stage and perform, or put yourself on the internet. Yeah. So thank you all for being here. We really appreciated having you on the panel, but we are going to take a look at some highlights from this past season of The Roar.
Next fall. The comeback you've all been waiting for. The Roar Season 2. 3 coaches, 3 finalists, and only 1 winner. If you think you can be the next grand winner of The Roar, auditions open August 22nd. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of The Roar Season 2, coming next fall.
As we reach the end of this year's talent show, we want to take this time to introduce you to The Roar, Conroe High Singing Competition. The Roar has 2 parts. The first part is aired on our KTIG YouTube channel and can be viewed from anywhere. The second is our live finale, which will be right here in the auditorium next fall. The Roar YouTube shows will consist of all of the live blind auditions, the competition rounds, where students can showcase their singing skills in front of 3 coaches with the chance of being selected to be on the team. Artists will be then coached through 4 rounds of eliminations that will air on our YouTube channel, along with the live results show for each round. For Season 2, we will have a comeback artist. Then, once eliminations are done, the final 3 contestants will face off live on this very stage where the Roar champion will be crowned. The winner will receive an automatic entry into the Tiger Talent Show next spring and the chance to work with KTIG to produce a single for iTunes and Spotify, and KTIG will even produce a music video. If you're interested and think you can be the next grand winner of the Roar, make sure to audition. Auditions will open August 22nd, 2022 and end August 26th, 2022. And the grand winner will be announced at the grand finale on Wednesday, November 16th. We are also taking applications for coaches for next season. Just go to ktignews.com and click the Roar button to apply to be a coach. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you don't miss a single episode of the Roar Season 2 coming next fall.
Welcome back, and we're with our final interview before King and Queen announcements. So let's get it right in. So what is your name and what are your plans after high school?
Hi, my name's Shayla Blair. I'm trying to be a doctor after high school. Hopefully I get to that part of my life to be a doctor. OBGYN.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a college picked out yet?
Yeah, I'm going to DBU. That's Dallas Baptist University. It's a private Christian school.
Oh, that's super awesome. I don't think your mic is on. Hold on, let me help you out.
Sorry, guys.
Okay,
now it's on. Hey guys, my bad. Well, anyways, okay. Since you didn't hear me, my name's Shayla Blair, and I want to be a doctor when I grow up. I want to be an OBGYN that's taking care of babies. You know, I love babies. I'm going to DBU, that's Dallas Baptist University. It's a private school. Thanks for the recap.
So, is there like a specific major for that, or is it just
nursing?
Nursing? Yeah. Oh, my mom's a nurse, but she doesn't do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, why do you see yourself at that school?
Oh, because I'm going holy.
You're going holy? What does that mean?
Like my life around.
Oh,
like
well, that's super awesome.
Sunday services every Sunday.
Well, what are you hoping to get out of your college experience?
Learning about God more.
Okay. And since you're going for such an ambitious career path, what is some advice you can offer to underclassmen?
I just want to say, when I first started my senior year, I was skipping every day. And looking back at it, it wasn't worth it. I lost out of many chances to be better. And I lost out many friendships that I could have known people, but instead I was just skipping school. And you should not do that because senior year really goes by fast. And it's sad when you really think about it.
So, stay in school, don't do drugs.
Stay in school, don't do drugs. Don't vape.
Okay, well, thank you for your time today.
Bye, guys.
We're going to go ahead and wrap up, and we'll take you to King of Queen announcements here in a hot second.
Vote for Leah. H.
bicycle, all right? So here we go.
Y'all, I have something very, very important to say. But first off, class of 2022, are you having a good time tonight? Let's try that one more time. Are you having a good time tonight? Okay, so it is about that time. About that time that we announce our prom king and queen. So first up, our prom queen. Can I get a drum roll, please? Let's give it up for Alexis Pico. Alexis, come to the stage. Congratulations to you. Okay, now for your prom king. Can I get a drum roll, please? Let's give it up for Ulysses Kincaid. So in just a second, the music is going to go back on and we are going to continue to have an amazing time. If you are planning to leave, please be sure to pick up.
On behalf of everyone on the KTIG News team and all CHS Student Council and Administration, we would like to say a huge thank you to everyone for joining us tonight for the Prom Live.
Make sure to click the subscribe button on our YouTube channel to keep everything going on at CHS, and follow us on all social media at KTIG News.
Have a great night.